that's all the Jeopardy games, right? That's the last Jeopardy game on the list. So I'm always excited when I get the notification that one of these have shipped. This here is a retro game treasure box. Comes in the mail. There's a bunch of retro goodness in here. This is a monthly subscription. I pay them. They send me games in the mail. Total mystery box. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Now with this, all you really need to do is keep your list updated. They will update the games they send you, but if you're getting games in the wild, make sure you update your list. So there's definitely a chance you will get a duplicate. Now, if you do have your list up to date and you do get a duplicate, they are pretty good at helping you out. They will ship you another box with a game to replace the duplicates that you got. Now, the way we do it on the channel is we have this secondary camera here. You're gonna get to see what's in the box before I do. So with that, let's bust it open and see what's inside. All right, this one is kind of bulging here. The top is bulged open on us here. So let's see what's inside. Hopefully there's some good ones. All right, we have the discount air pillows, which may be why it was bulged. There's a few of them for sure. Now, currently I get Nintendo and Super Nintendo games in this box. I'm gonna mix it up, I think. I'm gonna put 64 back in there and go with Super Nintendo just because I'm getting close. I've got like 240 games left on the NES. So I'd like to be able to buy them in the wild and not worry about this shipping and me not have updated my list and all of a sudden getting duplicates. So this is probably gonna be the last one. We're gonna pull Nintendo games out of here, but let's see what's in here. Feels pretty full. There might be 4 games in here. All right, first one, the Nintendo game. Let's see what's in here. Jeopardy 25th anniversary. All right, this one, maybe the last Jeopardy I need. This may also be a duplicate, so I'll have to look at my list and find out if this is a duplicate. This is in much better condition than the one I have of this, but there's so many Jeopardy games on the system that this may just be the last one that I need. So I guess I'll have to check that list after. All right, next one out of the box. What do we got here? Ooh, Karate Kid. Now, this isn't a great game. A lot of people don't really like this one. I'm sure there's a lot of people that do love it, probably have really fond memories of it based on nostalgia. But this is one that I'm really excited to have in my set. I love the Karate Kid movies. I love the Cobra Kai series. Everything about Karate Kid is awesome to me. So I'm really excited to have this one in my set. I don't think this is a high value game or a very good game, but I'm really excited to add this to my set. And it looks fairly clean. The label does definitely have some like wear marks on it, but nothing crazy. There's no marker on it, nothing like that. That's 2 out of the box that are actually in pretty good condition. Really excited to have Karate Kid in the set.
Well done, Bruce Lee, but those men were flabby and weak.
Oh, Karate Kid?
Kid, I'm 35. You lack focus. My master will teach you.
Arnold from Happy Days? Lipton Brisk Iced Tea, where did you get that? Editing mistake in my favor. It's Brisk, baby! Only fool, fight man with Brisk.
All right, next one out of the box. I don't know, I'm gonna pull this one because there's 2 Super Nintendo games in here. All right, fingers crossed that they are super good games. All right, the next one out of the box is gonna be, what is this? Drakenhain? Drakenhain, I think that's how that's pronounced. Ooh, this one, the label is a little tore up there, but I can fix that. A little bit of Gorilla Glue and some surgical precision will fix that. I have no idea what this game is based off of the cover art. Let's decide. Maybe like a Sim City, probably like a side-scrolling adventure game. This might be an RPG. Doesn't really feel like it's got a battery in it or anything, but the label on this one's definitely a little chewed up. I should be able to fix that. But Drakenhain? I'm calling it Drakenhain until I figure it out, okay? I don't know, this could be a good game, could be a bad game. I guess we'll have to check it out. We're gonna see what the value is on all of these at the end of the video, so stick around, see if the box was worth it or not. All right, the last one out of the box is gonna be the last Super Nintendo game. Come on, This just feels like it's got some weight to it. What's it gonna be? Ooh, F-Zero. Oh. All right. Now, I love Karate Kid. I'm really excited to have Karate Kid. I don't mean I don't love the game. Just in general, I love Karate Kid. But I'm excited to have that game. But F-Zero is one that I've wanted. I never played this one. I think I might have played it twice as a kid. I never owned this one as a kid, but I'm really excited to have this in the set. This is totally my pick of the box. Label has a little bit of damage again. I think that's something that I could probably fix to gain some surgical precision and some Gorilla Glue. We'll get that folded over and back together. F-Zero is an awesome racing game. Like I said, I think I might have played it like 2 or 3 times as a kid. I'm so glad this was in the box. This one made the box for me. Personally, in my opinion, I didn't have to go find this. This is probably one that I would have looked at like a convention or a store, and I would have got something different. So that's what this box is all about for me, is getting games that are ones I probably wouldn't have just grabbed in the wild at random. Not until I was kind of deeper into the set. This one probably would have been an earlier game to get, but I'm really, really excited to have this one in the set. This is awesome. All right, we're gonna jump back to the service desk there. I'm gonna clean all these games, so I clean every one of my games because I'm that guy. And we'll take a look at them and we'll see what they're worth after that. I hear there's a little bit of we got a little bit of a maraca going on in there. A lot of the times I can fix that too, so let's take a look at that. Before we do that, we're just gonna double check. I want to see. So I have an app on my phone. The Retro Game Collector app is the one that I use. So on here, I can easily tell what games I have and what games I don't. So I go all games on this app, and we're just going to type in Jeopardy 25th. I do not have the Jeopardy 25th Anniversary Edition. And that is, the yellow one here is the last one in that set. So I can swipe it. I'll say I have the cartridge, and I'll get rid of that I wanted it. That's all the Jeopardy games, right? That's the last Jeopardy game on the list. That is exciting. Now I'm really glad I have this one. All right, so we cleaned those up and fixed them up a little bit. I have a Jeopardy apart still because I actually had to re-glue one of these pieces back in. That's the piece that actually holds the chip inside of there. So I didn't want it to not have that, so I just Gorilla Glued that back together very carefully. Luckily, all the pieces were still there, so I got that back together. I will let this dry overnight, 24 hours, and I'll put this back together. But Jeopardy is, again, just Jeopardy. Apparently, the answers aren't Rip and George and stuff like that, but you know what? This one finishes all the Jeopardy games on the NES. I don't have to worry about getting another Jeopardy game. Jeopardy falls about $4 and some change, so not a high-end game, but I didn't expect it to be. I'm just glad that I don't have to get any more Jeopardy games in the NES set. That alone is awesome. It's an awesome feeling. I know I have them all now. All right, second one out of the box was Karate Kid. Yeah, it's a tournament fighter, and I suck at it. I honestly thought I won the first match. Apparently he just karate kicked me into oblivion. I have to figure that out a little bit. I don't know how they're doing that high karate hiya kick, but you know what? It's Karate Kid. It's off the list. This is one of those kind of bad LJN games, but you know what? I'm glad I have it. Just take it off the list. I love Karate Kid. Anything Karate Kid is cool to me, even if it sucks. Karate Kid sits about that $9 and some change, so not a super cheap game, but not a really expensive one either. Next one out of the box. I'm still calling it Draken. I glued that stuff back together. I fixed the label up the best I could. So you can see I got that back together there, and I did get that back together up top there. Cleaned it up a little bit. It's not the best cartridge, but you know what? It's in the set. I can cross that one off my list for now. Maybe down the road I'll upgrade labels on ones like this, but you know what? I'm glad I have it. Now, I don't even know what to say about Draken. It's an interesting looking game. I lost 2 characters first battle, and then I lost my next guy in the next battle inside a castle, and then immediately died and game overed. I have to figure this one out. I think it looks cool. I like the open world walk around to it. I like that it's like 3D and you're moving around. I don't like that I don't really have any control over the characters when they're fighting. They just seem, I select like ready fight weapon and they're off and running. I just kind of hope for the best. I don't know how to make them run away. I'm sure there's a way to play it, and I will try to figure this one out. But if you have fond memories of Draken, or I'm saying it wrong, let me know, because I have no idea. Draken is also a $9 game. Probably not $9 with the label damage, but you know what? $9 and some change is what this one's kind of worth. And the last one out of the box, the one I'm excited to have, I fixed that label up too. Not the best. It does definitely got some damage to it. But you know what? I'm excited to have F-Zero finally. After all these years, I finally own F-Zero, and I think that is awesome.
Nothing prepares you for F-Zero, created for the new Super Nintendo Entertainment System. You won't believe the power. You won't believe the control. You won't believe the jumps, the curves, or the feeling you get until you experience it for yourself.
Wow, that's fast.
F-Zero for the ultimate G-Force, only on the next generation from Nintendo. Now you're racing with power, superpower.
F-Zero is a super fun game. Everyone knows about this one. A lot of people love this one, and I think it's great. I love how fast they made it. It just feels fast when you're playing it. And really, you're not going that quick, like when you actually look at the screen and take it all in. But I think this is such a great game. I'm so excited to finally have F-Zero in my collection. And F-Zero without label damage comes in at $17 and some change. So all in all, we're probably like that $40 range. Close to paying for the box. But you know what? I'm glad I got some of these games. I'm so excited that I have F-Zero. The fact that I don't have to collect another Jeopardy game on the Nintendo. I have them all. That is awesome. Honestly, this is a great box. Let me know which one is your pick of the box. I'm guessing it's going to be F-Zero, but you know what? Maybe you love Karate Kid, or maybe you're really good at Draken or whatever it's called.